Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Fettouhi again, and it's another unboxing video of, I think this here is April's Gameblock Mature Edition. So let's take a look at it. And as you can see, we have a Blizzard statue, we have a shirt, we have a game, again, which I've complained about a lot. I have the book here, Halo New Blood. I have some sort of window decal for a car or something, or whatever. I have some cool artwork. The artwork here is awesome. I'm gonna definitely frame that. And we have, of course, this year month magazine. So let's start with the, it's hard to say what's boring or not in this here box, sadly. Let's start with the magazine. So we have this here Q&A magazine. We have some talk about horror. You have Carrie. We have Ripley, of course, from Alien. We have the Candyman here. We have You're Next, Planet Terror, and of course Halloween. And sorry for the background noise. It is hot here. It's getting summer, so I'm trying to do that as with the windows open. I'm sorry about that. If you hear any background noise, I'll try that to see if I can edit that in post-production. But anyways, Fragment him and all that. We have some of the inside look on some of the other blocks and what's inside and all that. The Iron Fist here. Next month, Females Warrior. You see that, and all the other stuff. Boring shit. Let's get out of here. Okay, we have a decal. We have something with the 111 Fallout 4 box, which is of course the vault that you come out of in the game. Okay, in my opinion, not something that I'm interested that much in, but it's game related, so it's cool. So I like that. Let's take a look at this here cute figure, and I think it's Tracer, but I do not know. Let's take a look. It comes in this here packaging, which I'm going to rip open like this. This here is a stand. Oh, it's not. It's actually a ghost from StarCraft. I can't remember her name particularly. Let's see here. Well, it's not a character that I like Ghost. I like the story about her, how she turns into the queen, and which I can't remember her name is. I haven't played that in a long time, but let's see here if I can get this here. Is it this way or what way? Come on. That's one. That's two. And there we go. It's an okay statue. Again, not that I am a little bit disappointed in the character I got, but that's just luck of the draw. And the looks here, this here stand is pretty annoying actually. And on top of that, I don't think it's that sturdy. So, but anyways, here we have it. The smile is meh. I'm not a fan, but cool if you like that stuff. I do like that, but just not the character that I wanted. Now let's get here to something I truly love. This here, Metroid, is probably one of my favorite Nintendo franchises. Go to hell, Mario. Go to hell, Zelda. Metroid is the game I remember from my childhood. I remember Super Metroid, playing that over and over again. I still own it. Or actually repurchase it after I was so stupid in my younger years to actually sell my stuff. I've repurchased this. I played it. I love this game here. Anyways, this here is, of course, we don't know what the style is, but I do like the art style, and it does look like it's taken from Super Metroid, in my opinion at least. You can interpret that what you will. But this here is, of course, Mother Brain. We have Samus here. We have, of course, the small Metroids around that. Love this art style. So fucking cool. Love it. And I do not know who drew it, but I say hell yeah, and I definitely am going to hang this up here in my home at some point as soon as I get a frame. So that's freaking awesome. That's probably one of the awesomest art that I've got. So we have a book here. I do love the Halo book and story. I actually I've read a lot of the former books, the origin of Master Chief and all that. This here is New Blood. I have not written it. I've not. I cannot say written. What the fuck is wrong with me today? I haven't read this one here. I haven't really followed after. I think there's been a lot of books after here. I haven't followed for free since they've taken over. I stopped playing Halo after Halo 3 and the other one that came after, which was also horrible. I don't own an Xbox and all that. I haven't followed that, so I don't own an Xbox One at least. So yeah, my Xbox 360 hasn't been. Well, it's pretty much a doorstop right now. So again, I think it's a great idea if you're really a Halo fan, but that's really a narrow group. I think. I do think it's cool getting a book. I remember getting Ready Player One at some point in a loot crate. I find it interesting. It says the New York Times best-selling author Matt Forbank. That doesn't really say a lot. New York Times gives a lot of crap out, in my opinion. There could be better books out there. I'm gonna give this here a shot, maybe. I'm more of an audiobook guy, but yeah, it's okay. Again, a game here that I do not know anything about, and again, I've said this before of these boxes here. I do not think this here is fitting for Nerd Block, in my opinion at least. It looks a little bit like a Zelda clone. I do think the art style is a little bit cheap. It looks like something made of an RPG Maker. It probably is. I do think, again, putting this here in a box and then just putting in a code in is really cheap. I do not like this. Sorry. Not the game, but the idea behind of this here idea of putting in a box with nothing in it but a code. You can just give me the code and spare the box. Then we have the shirt, which is the last thing in this here box. The King of Iron Fist Tournament, which is a Tekken reference, of course. I'm not a huge Tekken fan. I'm more of a brawler type. And a Mortal Kombat. I played a lot of Mortal Kombat when it came out back in the day. But again, it's a cool shirt. The shirt is 100% cotton. I like the shirt. I like the art on the shirt. Great thing. So the conclusion here, and I'm sad to say this, I took a peek in this here box before because I didn't have really time. Just got home from holidays in the US and all that, so I took a peek. And I gotta say here, the only thing that I really like in this box is this here art. The art is freaking great. It's awesome. It's 10 out of 10. But with all that said, I do think the shirt art is great and all. But the cost compared to what I'm getting right now and what my dime is for a gamer perspective, is it worth constantly getting a Nerd Block? I don't think so. I've decided to cancel my Nerd Block. I do not think any of the other ones are interest of me. The general Nerd Block is a little bit of the same as the Loot Crate. The only thing is getting better shirts because these here are always 100% cotton. Where Loot Crate was really skimming on that. That's why I canceled that. The E block, the E for Everyone, Gamers block that I got before was a little bit too kiddie for me. There was some cool Nintendo stuff in it, but not for me. I like this here a little bit more, but again, I do think they should take out this here game, and I'm not saying the game specifically, no pun intended, I haven't played this here, so I'm not going to review it and say it's a bad game. It could be not, that's up to your opinion playing it, but I do think this here is probably a majority of the money that's going into the block that we get. I think taking this here out and putting some more cool merchandise in it is in my opinion, better. I've spoken to Nerdblog about this, given my feedback of it, because it's actually a freaking pain to cancel, I found out. You have to actually go into the cancellation and then email them. That's the normal process, because the button to auto, self-service cancel your subscription is actually pretty hidden in my opinion. Also complain about that. So, and the horror block, I've tried that. I've tried the comic block. I think the comic block is awesome if you really, really are into comics, because you get them in a pristine condition. You get them with all the collector stuff, like in a bag and all that. But again, comics, I'm not that much into comics. I chose it because I wanted to try the block, and I think I got some cool comics out of it, some Star Wars, some other stuff there. But there's also some obscure things where I'm just like, I'm not that huge a comic guy anymore. And I've never been. I've always been a gamer purely. So that's why I do think none of the blocks fit for me. And especially, there are some hit and misses, but this here has been hit, miss, and miss. And with the premium that I'm paying for getting shipping on here, plus I get pretty much taxed on each time, it's not worth it. So, canceling. You're not going to see any more unboxings from this year. So I'm sad to say, Nerdblock and Loot Crate is not going to be shown here right now. Might get back to it in a later date. Probably not this year. I'm just fed up with it. I'm not getting the content that I want, and I'm sorry about that, but that's just my feeling. So again, I'm going to leave you with this here great art. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Until next time, because there is going to be a next time with other unboxing videos. And I hope you enjoyed this here. So tweet, like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. Twitter, follow me there. You know what to do. Thank you for stopping by. Until next time, bye.